Hello everyone, I am Saitech and welcome back to my channel Saitech. In today's video, do the 90 FPS Battleground mobile gameplay test in the Poco X3 device. Yes friends, the Poco X3 right now, I can actually play the 90 FPS while playing the Battlegrounds mobile in this phone, but you need to use a GFX tool or the config file. But in this video, I'm trying to use the config file. So let's see friends, while using the config file, whether you'll be able to get the 90 FPS properly or not. That's what I'm going to test in this gameplay. So if you want to download the config file, you can join my Telegram group. So in the Telegram group, I did post the config file directly. So this is the Poco X3 Pro. So this is the Poco X3 Pro and this is the Poco X3. So Poco X3 Pro, the config file was able to work properly. But let's see in the Poco X3 whether I will be able to get the config file working or not. That is one real question right now, which we do have. I'm going to go to the settings and show you exactly what kind of graphics right now I'm having. So without using any kind of config file, these are the settings you will be getting friends by default. As you can see, without using any kind of config file, these are the settings you will be getting. So let me try to use the config file and I'll be back again. So now I'm starting to use the config file. Let's see friends, what will the settings be changing, whether I can see the 90 FPS in the settings or not. That is what I'm going to mainly focus on. I'll try to use this kind of floating FPS meter as well, so which will be really helpful to see the real-time statistics, how much we are getting during this time of testing. So let's see friends, after using config file, whether we'll be able to see 90 FPS or not. So without using any kind of GFX tool or anything, you will get only smooth and ultra settings in the Snapdragon 732G processor. That's another disadvantage. Let me go back to the settings and show you exactly the graphics. As you can see friends right now, so 90 FPS in the Poco X3 device. Absolutely, and the real-time FPS also, you can actually get close to 90 FPS. Absolutely friends, as you can see, I'll try to do small gameplay during this time of testing. I'm trying to select everywhere 90 FPS only. So let me do this little bit kind of gameplay using this kind of setting. So it's really great to see. So if possible, I'll try to do the side-by-side comparison. So Poco X3 versus Poco X3 Pro in terms of the gameplay, how much FPS is dropping. So while playing the Cyanock bootcamp or any kind of match, classic match, I'll try to do those kind of testings in terms of the FPS drop test. So first, let's see in the normal team deathmatch how much FPS it can actually drop. That is what I'm going to check here. So make sure to join my Telegram group friends. In the Telegram group, I'll definitely post the videos. So I'll post the config file directly. So they will be able to download direct. And right now I'm getting 84 and 87 FPS. 78. It's not staying exactly close to 100. No, it's not staying. Close to 90. It's not staying. But it was around 70 and 80 I'm trying to get in the Snapdragon 732G processor. So usually I'll be expecting only 60 FPS, not the 90 FPS anyway in this processor. So first skill with 69 FPS I'm trying to get friends. As you can see, 69 FPS and 86 FPS I'm getting right now. 82 FPS. So 67 FPS. So FPS is not staying exactly consistent. It's kind of decreasing. Absolutely 62 FPS I'm getting right now at this moment. (62) and 81, 65 FPS also. I got 65. 75 FPS, and it's not staying exactly friends. It's very hard to keep around 90 overall. So no, it's not staying. It's coming close to 68 and 69 only. They're going to keep in the middle, so now you'll be able to see it properly. So 81 FPS. So no friends, the Poco X3 Pro was unable to handle exactly close to 90. No, I'm seeing some kind of lag as well while using this kind of 90 FPS. Absolutely. So I do know the processor is not that capable of playing the 90. I do not want to judge this processor, but still I'm just trying to mention. So even if you use the config file, you will definitely feel this kind of lag because of this kind of processor. It's not unable to handle. I'm getting only 58 and 51 FPS during this time of testing. 61, 55 FPS and 67, 76 as you can see. The FPS is kind of dropping. Right now 84. 84 and 71 as you can see friends exactly. (63). So these are just normal gameplay review, friends. Only the team that match, not the classic match. If I try to play the classic match, absolutely this will be, I think, a disaster. As you can see right now, 80 FPS, 81. So well, friends, this is a quick review about the team that match. Now let me go back to the classic if possible. So we'll try to see in the classic how the FPS drop test I'll try to do in the boot camp. Let me go back and exit the match, and let me try to show you the boot camp results, how it will be there, how much FPS it will be dropping. And let's select the map. If the map is available or not, I don't think the map is available. So right now the map is downloading. But overall, friends, in the team that match, I think the Poco X3 was unable to handle that kind of high stress. I did expect this kind of thing, but still, in case if you want 90 FPS, you can play that, but the FPS will not be remaining exactly stable. That is a one problem. Now let's check in the Cyanock bootcamp match, and then I'll try to finish this video. So now let's see, friends, with the Cyanock bootcamp match, how much FPS can it actually decrease. That is what I'm going to check. So let's see. This is a really good useful feature with a real-time FPS meter. So now I'll be able to see how much FPS I can actually get it. So meanwhile, let's check the temperatures, how much it is. The temperature increased 36 degrees, not bad. 36 and 35 degrees. As you can see, friends, 36 and 35 degrees, 35.2. Not bad at all. As you can see, 36.8. Right now, let's see, friends, as you can see, real-time FPS meter, I'm getting about 61, 67, 69. So it's very hard for this phone to maintain around that kind of 90 FPS absolutely, but still, I just want to show you how it's varying. So 82 and 73 FPS I'm getting. So it does feel, yes, lag, yes, it decreased to 21 as well. So this is a really very intense kind of stress which I'm trying to put on this phone, absolutely. So maybe if you try to use the smooth and extreme settings, you will be able to play smoothly. I think 60 FPS, that should not be any kind of issues playing at 60 FPS. But when you try to stress more than 60, then the actual problem starts in the Poco X3. So that's kind of understandable because of this mid-range segment processor. So we cannot expect more than this stressing much. So let's see, friends, how much FPS will be dropping in the bootcamp. So this is going to be really very, very interesting. So in case if you have any other queries, let me know in the comment section below. Definitely I'll be able to reply to you all. So right now you'll be able to see the real-time FPS, real-time statistics. I'm getting about real-time 64, 58, 65, 78. As you can see, friends, it's so that's gonna drop a lot, I think. So let's see what will happen now, this layer. So I think my team, they are not dropping exactly in the bootcamp, but we'll be able to see 29. So it dropped up to 29 FPS. As you can clearly see, friends, 29 FPS it dropped. So I can definitely feel, oh my god, oh, so many people, oh my god. That's another thing that's a good thing to check. So 37 FPS right now, 39, 37, still the FPS did not increase. Still I'm feeling lag, as you can see, still. Still you can feel the lag as well, as you can see. Still I'm getting only 34, and now it started to increase little by little, I think. 29 FPS, still there is some kind of lag is going on, friends. It's not that great at all playing this kind of using the config file and playing the 90 FPS. No, it's not that smooth. It's not that smooth at all. So definitely the FPS is not maintaining. No, it's not maintaining consistently. It's not 64. As soon as I come outside, that FPS will immediately drop. So right now 72 FPS I'm getting. So 59 and 55 FPS friends. So definitely in the boot camp it's not that great. It did not perform really great in the boot camp. So this, you did see the results with your eyes. So I'm going to try to do the side by side comparison with the Poco X3 Pro versus Poco X3 while playing 90 FPS. So X3 Pro versus normal model, so Poco X3, then we'll be able to judge. So it's not that great performing at this time. So thank you for watching this video friends, and again I'll be back after after some time. So in terms of comparing with the Poco X3 versus Poco X3 Pro, and thank you for watching, and overall we'll be able to play the 90 FPS, but it's not that consistent in this Poco X3 device. I'll try to do another video if you want playing the 60 FPS, but this video is only for the 90 FPS testing only. So thank you for watching, and see you in the next video friends. Until then, stay tuned for more information. Bye.